Miscarriage, the one word that carries 10,000 different meanings from women all across the globe. Miscarriage is painful, and the truth of the matter is that 1 in 5 pregnancies, meaning 20% of pregnancies, end in miscarriage. Yet there seems to be very little support about helping women go through the grief, go through the sadness, and really supporting them in creating an environment where both their body and their mind actually has opportunity to heal and recover from this loss and this trauma. And then if they choose so, and if they try, hopefully create the environment where their body can conceive for a baby, and over time hopefully develop a full beautiful new life inside of themselves. Now, when it comes to miscarriage, I know the pain first place, and I have actually been pregnant this summer. Me and my husband, we have been overjoyed about becoming parents. It's something we planned for a very, very long time. And I have been incredibly healthy. I had actually had more energy and vibrancy during my pregnancy than outside of it. And I have been feeling extremely well. And then out of nowhere, during one of the procedure scans, we actually have been diagnosed that my baby has died inside of my womb. Its heartbeat has stopped. While there were no symptoms or no signs that would show that something like that could happen. So as you can imagine, it has been a huge shock for me and for my husband, and it came at us literally out of nowhere. Yet very soon into the sadness and the grieving journey, we realized the importance of building and bringing in certain habits and certain routines to help me heal better and more mindfully, and really allow me to come in terms with the reality of the situation with somewhat more ease. So I would like to share with you some of these practices that I do every single day as I'm going through this grieving journey, that allow me to really feel better and at the same time be present with the situation and the reality of losing our baby. The first practice I call always staying with the body. Now, what do I mean by that? When it comes to the grief and the sadness, or like meandering the mind about, oh, this could have gone this way, or maybe this is here and this is there, we tend to spend so much time in our heads. And really everything from the neck down is completely neglected and bypassed, where in fact all the emotions actually live inside of the body. So all the emotions are really living in the body. So the practice I like to do to help me feel my body and stay with my body is actually gorgeous rolling. This is a soft inflated ball known as the gorgeous ball. That's really known from the yoga tune-up method. But you can also use like a soft Pilates ball or a soft super light child's ball. And what I do with it, and what I invite you to do with it, is actually place it on your chest. You can place it on the side of your rib cage. You can place it on your abdomen, anywhere really in this strong hard abdomen area, and turn on a music that evokes a strong emotions. For me personally, it is the soundtrack from Gladiator. I have a deep emotional connection with that music. So I place the ball on my chest, turn on the music, lay face down, and put on a timer. This is the key here. I put on the timer for about 15 to 20 minutes to allow myself for that period of time to go wild. So during the process, I might feel shaking, I might feel sadness, I might feel grief, I might feel hurt, I might feel anger, I might feel pain. I allow really that time window to let any emotions that is living and present in my body to come to surface. As the ball is on my chest, I might feel a bit of movement, I might do deep breathing, or I might just like let myself go and anything that needs to come up, allow it to come up. When the timer goes off and the 15-20 minutes is up, I take the ball off, I stand up, turn up the music, and this is really important here. I wash my face with cold water, so all of that pain is being removed from my skin. And then I drink 2 big glasses of water. So I'm able to rehydrate, I'm able to replenish myself. Obviously, throughout the process, I have lost a lot of fluids. I need to get the water back so my body is able to function optimally. And of course, this also creates almost like that emotional closure and end to the process. So the beauty of this, once again, is that it allows the emotions to come up in a very conscious way without us needing to sort of hide away or not coming in terms or with the pain, which is definitely the worst decision, and it leads to a lot of despair and more discomfort down the road. The second part, the second practice of my healing journey is 8 hours of restorative sleep every single night. 8 hours of restorative sleep every single night that really allows my body to heal. So obviously after miscarriage, there are certain tissues that need to go through repair and regeneration. Primarily, the lining of the uterus has to have a chance to fully recover after miscarrying the baby. And sleep is the time and place where your body actually does physiological and physical repair. So when we are burrowed in sadness, when we are anxious about future, when pain is so overwhelming, and as a result, body is not sleeping well, then, not only next day, we won't have enough energy to move forward, our brain won't function optimally, but also our tissues won't have a chance to heal and hopefully into the future, possibly prepare for new pregnancy. So 8 hours of sleep, I do something every single night before the sleep to help me prime myself for a good night's sleep. Be it a hot bath with rose petals, extremely relaxing, I love that. Or, reading a book that allows my mind to direct itself towards feelings of gratefulness and love and connection. Or sometimes, watching something hysterical, watching a really good comedy, and the laughter is often best medicine and best preparation for a good night's sleep. The third and the final piece of helping me grieve consciously is what is known as a morning routine. So routine in the morning that actually preps my body, my mind, my intentions, my heart for a good day ahead. The big struggle for a lot of people is, especially for mothers or mothers-to-be who go through miscarriage, is like that is the get up in the morning, and because of the loss of the baby, there's just no excitement or no appreciation for the day ahead. And while I know this is hard, I'm going through it firsthand myself, there has to be something to look forward to. There has to be some preparation of the body and mind, and then orientation towards something meaningful in the day, so we actually motivate ourselves from inside out to be happy and hopefully enthused about the day ahead. So morning routine is something to do with movement, some form of exercise, be it light stretching or yoga routine or brisk walk outside in the sun on the fresh air, or maybe some form of self-care or self-massage, something that really moves the energy, the life force through your body. It gets you to breathe better and really opens up the energy centers and the channels, so you feel comfortable in your skin, and you are, again, as the first routine suggests, staying with the body. And then the second piece is prepping your mind. So whether that's, reading affirmation cards, or reading a quote, or doing EFT, which is the emotional freedom technique, and from that space orienting your mind and really organizing and planning your day ahead, in terms of your work, in terms of your house chores, in terms of connecting with your spouse, with your child if you are a mother already, and then doing something meaningful for yourself, doing something that recharges you, that makes you happy, that makes you feel alive. So that morning routine is really the process of prepping your body, prepping yourself for the day ahead, and then filling your mind with some feelings of positivity, joy, excitement, happiness, gladness, love, all of that. All these feelings that all of us are craving and are looking for, no matter where we are in different stages of our lives. So I do know that miscarriage is very unfortunate, it's very painful, it's very, very challenging physically, psychologically, and also in terms of really moving and progressing in your life forward. Yet at the same time, what I know is that miscarriage doesn't have to shred us into pieces, but we can start implementing these practices of staying with the body, sleeping 8 hours every night, and developing a morning routine to help us grieve in a conscious way, and then from that space create an environment for healing, for positivity, and hopefully for opportunities of new life.